Crappy teacher vlog. Crappy teacher vlog. Crappy teacher vlog. Crappy teacher starts now.
Hey guys, Crappy Teacher here with my number one cat, Ajax. Doesn't he look thrilled to be here with me? Right, Ajax? Okay, you can go. Just wanted to check in with you. Haven't done a vlog in a while, and I'm going to try to get back on it once a week. So there's been a lot going on in my world, in my classroom, and just over the last month or so. So I took a long break over fall break. We have 2 weeks off in our school district, which is awesome. I love the balanced calendar. So I was able to visit Pittsburgh. We did some hiking. I laid around the house and didn't do much of anything, did some deep cleaning. And also I went to a teaching conference. So it was nice to go to a teaching conference right here at our high school. It is called the Indiana Connected Educators Conference. And their theme this year was all about gaming and leveling up your classroom. So, like always, I have some new ideas from this experience. And I'm looking to, hopefully in the next school year, throughout the rest of the school year, try a few new things. So one thing I learned about was badges and using badges in the classroom to help with motivation. So I think it would be really cool to have badges connected to our science standards that we use to drive our lessons. So students could be recognized for kind of getting these badges at some point, and then that would also be a way to show their mastery so then they could move on to their own sort of passion project or service project in the science classroom. Another thing I learned about were some new apps. So a lot of these are just kind of fun. The session was Teach Like a Student, so to explore these new things that kids are using on their phones or devices. One app was called Triller, and basically it's just an automatic music video maker, which if you know me, that's right up my alley. And so you can see here is an example of a music video I made last weekend in my spare time. I'm really obsessed with this new Beck album. And this song is one of my favorites. You might have seen it. I think it's in a commercial too. It's called Wow. And I thought it would be fun just to try out the app, make a music video. But I could also see students doing this sometime just for fun and just a way to kind of like do a song of the week or take a brain break by making a little music video, or if there's some way they could create a song in GarageBand, make their own song about a science topic, and then use this to automatically create like a mashup music video with silly things going on in the background. Another app was called Ditty, and I do have a better, like more educational idea for using Ditty. Basically, Ditty changes anything you write into a song, into a little ditty. And so what I did this past week is I just turned a learning objective into a ditty and had it go along with the song Monster Mash for the Halloween theme. And I thought that would be something that could be fun, is to just like say, click here to listen to today's objective, and then the kids could watch just a small little video clip. So it's not just necessarily always like reading the objective, it's different ways to interact with an announcement or something you want to draw attention to in the classroom. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of possibilities there could be with using Ditty. Another thing I learned about at this conference was about eSports. I had no idea. I knew people played video games. I knew plenty of people who were obsessed with World of Warcraft in college and stuff like that. But I guess there's this huge like esports community on the rise. And our high school has one of the first high school eSports teams in the country. And apparently they're doing awesome. So I was really inspired by this. I know I have a lot of students. In fact, I asked them this week, like, would you guys want to have an eSports team at the middle school? And all of them were like, please, Mrs. Crapnell, let's do something like that. So I think I'm going to start looking into potentially hosting some sort of gaming night at the middle school, having one of the high school team members help coordinate it, just to gauge the interest level, and maybe starting something related to esports, maybe a club that turns into a middle school team. Because if the high school is doing so well and they're treating it like a high school sport, then I think there's a lot we can do at the middle school level to support their preparation. And so we have like the #1 high school esports team in the country, in the world, whatever it takes. That would be awesome. And I think it would be really fun to look into that. So one little teaching conference, lots of new ideas, and that along with other random things made for a great restful break. And now I'm back in the classroom, but I'm not really back in the classroom. I have a student teacher all the way up until Thanksgiving. And so that's been weird for me. I've never had a student teacher before. And while it's great to get out of the classroom, I do really miss my kids. I did think it was funny that earlier this week, and meanwhile, they have known we've had a student teacher taking over like for a while. And one of the kids just says, Mrs. Crapnell's been quiet lately. And that just made me laugh because it's like, yeah, quiet or actually not even there. So middle schoolers are so observant. So that's what's going on with me. Before I sign off, I do want to give a student shout out to Bailey S. from my second period science class. Bailey was so awesome to take Vanya, one of my tortoises, home and take care of her over fall break. And I'm really thankful for her. She is a great student. She could be a little shy, but she has lots of ideas. She's so observant, and it's been great getting to know her this year. So as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to hear some more, and have an awesome week ahead.
Crappy teacher vlog. Crappy teacher starts now.